I want to drink your blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. What is up, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only bear collector, and today I am bringing you my special Halloween episode of 2022. And I'm also kind of celebrating my 4-year anniversary as a YouTuber. On the 28th was my 4-year anniversary. But anyways, we're doing this for the Halloween special, and as you can see, I have this little guy right here. And the game that I'm about to review today is Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas, The Pumpkin King, for the Game Boy Advance. Now, this game was actually, it says Buena Vista Interactive. It was developed by Buena Vista Interactive, but then it was basically ported out by Tosei. And Tosei is a legendary company that has brought out a lot of games, but this game was developed back in 2005, and until very recently, I found out that this game is actually a sequel to the 1993 movie A Nightmare Before Christmas. And in the game, you play as Jack Skellington as well as Zero, out to save Halloween Town from the evil Boogie Oogie, who has taken hostage Sally. Well, the whole thing was that they mistakenly kidnapped Sally, thinking that it was Jack, but they took her, and so Jack has to save not only the town, but Sally. And along the game, you also help out other friends from the movie with certain situations. But yes, this game came out in 2005. It's actually it's a 2D side-scrolling Metroidvania platformer, and I love my Metroidvanias. And as I said, you play as Jack Skellington. You gain powers along the way. You gain the help of Zero, who follows you around most of the game. And you get special abilities to go through certain areas. Areas of the game include Halloween Town, Jack's house, Dr. Frankenstein's mansion, as well as the evil treehouse where Boogie Oogie is residing, as well as the cemetery, and the pumpkin patch. So different areas along the game. To be honest with you, the game, to get right on the nitty gritty of the game, this game, as of the making of this video, when I bought it, I got it for rather cheap. Before that, after I got the game, soon after, it became a game that was too expensive to own, but I'm not going to categorize that as a game too expensive to own, because a loose copy is not that expensive, but is getting momentum back up on the expense scale. If you get a complete copy, it is going to cost you a lot of money to get a whole copy with the box and everything, but other than that, it's a game that is coming right up in the games too expensive to own. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm going back again. I'm jumping back and forth. The game is a 2D side-scrolling Metroidvania platformer. You gain certain power-ups. You gain energy levels. You gain up to like 10. The shrunken heads are like your energy bar. You gain 10 of them, and each shrunken head has about like 5 or 6 hits or something like that. But once you get hit, the game is over. But you can save and start from the last place where you saved. Now here comes my opinion of the game. Is the game any good, or is the game any bad? Well, to be honest with you, overall the game is good. I enjoyed it. But at the same time, it was one of those games that I kind of want to just hurry at. By the time I was like midway through the game, I just kind of wanted to get it over with. One of the reasons are the controls for Jack. He is like, this guy's on skates. He kind of like, in certain areas, he kind of just like glides a little bit, and this causes a lot of issues when you're trying to jump platforms. The other thing is some of the weaponry, like it was creative how they used some of the weapons, but some of the weapons were kind of like annoying. Like I just didn't like some of the weapons. Like for example, when he turns into the Pumpkin King, it kind of reminds you of a Mega Man dash that you do, but then you can't control him. So you have to go like kind of like if you want to get to like a long platform where you can dash far away, you would have to turn into the Pumpkin King like mid-air and then dash over to the platform, and that gets annoying really quick. I think that was one of the worst things were the controls. The other thing was that in the game you have to you can collect a bunch of you unlock three mini games, but those mini games you'll unlock automatically as the game progresses. But you also get to collect, aside from the 10 shrunken heads, you get to collect certain items from the characters in the movie and in the game. And what those items do, I think, is just for collection value. I don't know if they unlock anything specifically because of the fact that I missed 2 shrunken heads and I missed 2 or 1 actually one of the items. But the thing that makes it annoying, it adds replayability, or it adds a lengthy factor to the game. However, getting to certain places in the game become a chore. For example, say you want to go to a certain spot. I'm at Jack Skeleton's house in that level, and I want to go all the way to a level deep in Halloween Town. Typically, games that are Metroidvanias, there will be some sort of warp that you can warp to certain points within the game. This game doesn't have it, so you have to backtrack all the way back. And let me tell you, save spots are far and few between, so there's not that many. They are, but they're not really close by, so it's not one of those things where you're gonna save the game often. No, they're like really far off, and also getting power-ups becomes a little like the health ups. Like if you lose health and you want to replenish your health, sometimes you have to like scroll back and forth through the screen and gain the power-ups. So yeah, that's one of the things that I kind of like felt kind of meh, but I think all in all were the controls of the game. Other than that, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. It was a very memorable game. And then another thing I learned about the game very recently before making this video is that this game is actually a prequel to the movie. You actually, from when I read the information, is that this tells you the story of how he became the Pumpkin King and became the main guy in Halloween Town by defeating Boogie Oogie and introduced Boogie Oogie to the story. From what I read is like it takes place a year before the movie. So I never knew that this was a prequel. So it's a nice little companion to the movie. Now going to the movie is Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh my God, the Nightmare Before Christmas. Any good? The movie. I personally don't really care for it. I'm not one that enjoyed the movie. When it came out back in the days, I wasn't too into it. I saw it, yeah, and it was like whatever. But I will tell you this: my son, when he was younger, he liked it, and he liked the song, da 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 da. He used to sing the song, like when he was barely learning how to talk, so it was cute. And then, well, this guy right here, he is a plush that my son got the very first trip that we went to Disneyland. So it's a very memorable plush that he got. And so I want to thank my son Logan for letting me borrow this, by the way, giving him a shout out. He let me borrow this plush. But all in all, do I like the movie? Nah, not really. I don't care for it. But it is a very memorable movie nonetheless. A very memorable story, memorable characters and all that. Something that whenever I think of Halloween, I actually think of Nightmare Before Christmas, especially because once I see this, it's gonna prepare us for the holidays. So in a way, even though I don't enjoy the movie, it's something that I do appreciate having. So yeah, for you guys out there, going back to the game, I would recommend this game. Give it a shot. It's a very fun, especially if you guys like Metroidvanias. You'll enjoy it. The toughest part of the game is actually the last level boss. The last two level bosses, the second to the last and the last one. They were very tough in my book. It took me a while to learn the patterns and all that, but other than that, it's not really a very difficult game. It is, but not very like impossible. So yeah, give this one a go. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys have a safe Halloween. Be safe out there if you guys go out trick-or-treating and everything. For all you guys out there, have fun, play it safe, be careful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care again. This has been Eric the Bear Collector. Peace out.